What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and once again, we get screwed over by Prizepicks, going 3 out of 4 right here. This time, we actually got screwed over by Prizepicks. Pretty much what happened is we hit this Counter-Strike 2-man at the top, as you can see, and then we took an FIU pair, so a Florida International pair. We took Eric Rivers, he got 91 yards, right? So he got 91 yards as a receiver. His quarterback got 73 yards, okay? So how does his quarterback get less yards than his number one receiver? Well, he got injured in the first quarter, okay? So he got 73 yards in the first quarter, came out of the game, the backup comes in, the backup does relatively okay. He was throwing okay, but the whole game, I'm like, well, they're going to reboot this quarterback. He went out in the first quarter. They have to reboot him. I mean, he didn't play the rest of the game. He didn't even come back onto the sidelines until the fourth quarter, I don't think, and he was dressed out just in street clothes. And I find out that Prizepicks does not reboot lesser-known players. This is literally what they told me. They don't reboot lesser-known players, and they only reboot the stars that they have listed on their website, which is absolutely insane to me that you're not rebooting a Division I college athlete for getting injured. So anyway, I found out that they only reboot a certain number of college football players. They only reboot like the Cam Wards, the Quinn Ewers, the Jalen Milrose, the Ryan Williams, the big name players. And the guys who are risking their lives on Wednesday night, and probably, 100,000 plus people bet on these players last night because this was really the only football game going on last night. I think there might have been 2. They don't reboot him, right? We take the Moores, he gets injured in the first quarter, and they don't reboot him. So I'm honestly, I kind of reflected on it last night, and I was like, I'll show you guys the graph if you guys haven't seen the graph, and we're almost at 1,500 bets. We're up more than 300 units over the course of 4 or 5 months. I know we're going to be profitable long term. This has been a rough stretch of really 3 days, and really the stretch of 3 days has been just so many 3 out of 4s and so many just crazy things happening that haven't cashed us the 4 out of 4s. Like when I scroll through my past lineups on Prizepicks, I see so much green, but all of them are like 3 out of 4. So it's kind of crazy to see. And honestly, like I'm not mad or anything. Like I'm fine. I kind of cooled down last night, even though we kind of got robbed again. And I'm like, look, guys, I'm kind of coming to a frame of it of like, look, Prizepicks, they are going to war with you. Like they are doing everything they can to screw people, to take money from people. Like this rule that they have in place that they only reboot top players is insane to me. And it just kind of reminded me that Prizepicks is going to war with their users. And we need to go to war back. Like every day I have to go to war finding these plays, finding the best plays and taking money from Prizepicks. Like I want to take money from Prizepicks and put it into you guys' pocket. And it's really sad because so many people out there, they just download Prizepicks for the first time. They put $100 in, and they're expecting to win. They're expecting, oh yeah, I know something about college football. Like let me take the overs on these guys. And Prizepicks is doing everything they can to take money from that person, right? If they don't know about correlation, if they don't know about taking the right plays, if they don't know what to bet on, the normal person is just putting money into Prizepicks. They're losing 99.9% of the time, right? Unless they hit big and they just take out all their money, which let's be honest, it doesn't happen much. They're losing their money, right? And like Prizepicks is laughing about that. Like they love that they can do that. So really disappointed in Prizepicks that they weren't able to reboot this last night. I talked to the support person for a while and was just like, you need to reconsider what you're doing. But anyway, at the end of the day, we know why we're here. I also want to thank you guys so much for all the support yesterday. It was a rough day yesterday. Yesterday or the day before when I had pretty much honestly nothing hit, and I came onto the video and I was like, look guys, really nothing hit. We got screwed over. We had 3 out of 4s that could have hit, that I thought 2 of them were going to hit. And I pretty much got no negative comments, but it doesn't really matter about the negative people because there's going to be negative people here and there. It really mattered to me about all the positive people and all the positive comments and stuff like that. So I really appreciate that. It just showed me that there's a lot of people that have won with me, first of all, and that they know what I can do. And then there's a lot of people that support me and kind of know the process, right? You guys know the process, that there's wins, there's loses and stuff like that. But over time, we're going to keep winning. So just wanted to preface with this video. Hopefully we can kind of break out of this 3 out of 4 streak. And we have a good opportunity tonight because the play in yesterday's video, it's down here in the bottom right. It went 2 out of 4 so far. So we just got to wait for Sutton and Javonte Williams to play tonight. And hopefully we can hit a 4 out of 4. I don't know. But maybe it'll go 3 out of 4 again. Hopefully it goes 4 out of 4. This is pretty correlated right here. But the League of Legends, again, I said in yesterday's video, League of Legends, there's pretty much nothing as correlated or that I like more than League of Legends correlation. The only thing is they payout shift it very heavily. So being able to get a 9x right here with a League of Legends correlation like this is really good. And it's something I'm going to look forward to more in the future. So yeah, hopefully we can look forward to this tonight right here. I love when something goes 2 out of 4 and we're set up, right? This is what I call a setup. And we can all watch a football game or whatever type of game like that night or Friday night or whatever it is, and we're all kind of like watching for one specific thing to happen, right? It happened last Friday night when we had Ricky White and Malik Williams, I think his name was, on UNLV. But again, in tonight's game, we'll all be watching this, and like, who else is going to be watching for Cortland Sutton receiving targets or Javonte Williams rush attempts? Like, it's just so fun to be here and to kind of like text you guys and talk to you guys about the games. There's also some 2-mans that hit. We've actually gone 2 out of 2 so far in the tacos that came out on Thursday. On Tuesday. Taco Tuesday on Tuesday. And there is one more taco remaining for tonight's game. I sent it out to my VIP, but it was for Alvin Kamara, and it's more just like football correlation stuff. So if you're in the VIP, you probably tailed it. But we are 2 out of 2 on the tacos. So hopefully that's good, because most of the time you guys can put more on the tacos than you can on just the normal picks. So I would max out the tacos when you guys can. I will say I wanted to show you guys this. So this is in the past week. So the past 7 days. So if today is October 17th, this is going back to October 10th. We are still up 11 units, actually close to 12 units in this time frame. Even though this right here, this downfall, I mean, I know some of you guys probably started here on the VIP. You know, there's probably maybe 10, 20 of you guys that started here, and we just kind of had a bad wrap of week, a couple days, right? So this was probably the most unlucky I've been in the span of like 3 or 4 days, to be honest with you guys. We just for the fact that we could have gone up 30, 35, 40 units, and we ended up going down 25 units because all the 3 out of 4s. And if you don't believe me, you can go back and look at my past probably 3 or 4 videos. I go over them. But still, over this time period, and right here was pretty much the weekend, over this time period, we're still up 10 units, 11 units, which is insane. Probably one of the most unlucky stretches of 4 days that I've ever had. But yeah, so anyway, you guys, this is also what the graph looks like. I'm not going to go over this too much because I go over this in every single video, but we're up 313 units across pretty much 1,500 bets. This is over the span of like 4 months right here. So I do a lot of bets, probably 10 to 12 bets a day. And again, I'm very confident that I am a profitable sports bettor because the data backs it up, right? So it's not about the day. It's not about day to day. It's not really even about week to week. It's about looking back a month from now, 2 months from now, and you're like, wow, we're up 80 units, right? And that's what we've been able to do over the past 4 or 5 months is, pretty much go up 70, 80 units every single month like clockwork. You guys can see the graph, right? There's ups and there's downs, obviously, but over time, we're well up into the right here. I will say, if you like what I'm talking about, if you like kind of just my theory on things about being very transparent, tracking everything, and also my correlated betting strategy, what I want you guys to do is text me the word bet to this number. So all you have to do is text me the word bet to this number, and I will get you guys on to Bet Online. All you have to do is put $20 into Bet Online, take the $20 entry that I will give you for tonight's game. You could also put it on anything else you want. I'm not forcing you to put it on the one that I give you, but I do have a play for tonight. $20 entry. And then once you send me a screenshot of proof that you did that, I will get you guys 2 free months of my VIP. So again, all you have to do is text me the word bet right here to this number, and I will walk you through these instructions. That is all you have to do. It's like 4 instructions. It should take you like 5 minutes to do that. You just have to sign up, make an account, put $20 in, take the play, send me a screenshot. Again, I've had people do this in like 5-6 minutes, and I'm like, wow, that was quick. So again, also I wanted to mention, I will Venmo or Cash App you back the $20. So it will be pretty much free for you. So you'll put $20 into this app, and then once you do that, it's actually a website, it's not an app. Once you do that, I'm going to Venmo or Cash App you back the 20 from my own bank account. So you're going to get the 20 back, so it'll be free for you guys. So again, that would be 2 free months of my VIP really easily. All right, let's get into the plays for today. So really like this play just because how simple it is. This is just simple correlation, good 9x, full NFL entry right here. Honestly, I think it's going to be more of an offensive game than people believe it is, and these lines are very low. These lines are telling me that it's going to be more of a defensive battle. The Saints defense is really, really bad against the Saints defense is really poor against the pass, okay? So that leads me to believe that Bo Nix and Cortland Sutton are going to have a pretty good game today. I took Bo Nix over, I took Cortland Sutton's over because this is very correlated. So the better that a quarterback does, the better that his receiver is going to do, right? So you can think about the best duos in the league, right? We got Mahomes, Travis Kelce. We have, I don't know, I'm thinking of Dak, CeeDee Lamb, right? We have these duos, and the better the quarterback does in that game, the better the receiver is going to do in that game as well. So if Bo Nix throws a 50-yard pass to Cortland Sutton, that's going to be 50 yards for Sutton and 50 yards for Nix, right? So that's going, one play could cash Sutton, and it could more than, I don't know, what is that, like a fourth of Bo Nix's line right here. So very, very correlated. They're very closely tied together. If Bo Nix has a horrible game, then Cortland Sutton is likely to have a horrible game because Bo Nix can't get anything going, and he's not passing well. Same thing down here with Rattler, and then I'm taking Kamara right here. So honestly, the number one reason I'm taking Kamara is because if I put a receiver, so if I put like Rashid Shaheed or Olave, I think Olave is playing in tonight's game. He might be injured. If I played one of those guys, this would be an 8.5x instead of a 9x. So to get a 9x payout, what I can do is I can actually play a running back to go over receiving yards. A lot of people actually don't know that you can do this. And because Alvin Kamara, he's pretty much another receiver, right? You guys, like he's one of the best pass catching running backs in the league, maybe the best pass catching running back in the league. And he is playing with Spencer Rattler, rookie quarterback. I think he's going to be dumping off the ball a lot tonight. And Alvin Kamara is Alvin Kamara. I think he's probably one of the most underrated players in the whole NFL, to be honest with you guys. But I'm taking these guys together again. If Rattler dumps it off to Kamara, or he throws a 20-yard route to Kamara, or dumps it off with a screen and Kamara runs for 50 yards, that's going to be 50 yards for Rattler, 50 yards for Kamara. So really simple correlation, bread and butter type play right here, where we got two players going over on one team, two players going over on the other team. Also, all of this is correlated together just because if this game does become an offensive game, let's say it ends up being like 30-30 or 30 to 35 to 34, and it goes into overtime maybe, then more of the pass yards are going to happen because it's just going to be a longer game. These guys are going to be back and forth shooting out against each other. And we've all seen games like that, right, where it's kind of a shootout type game. So lock this in. First play of the day. We also obviously have that Cortland Sutton and Javonte Williams play tonight that we're going to be rooting for also. And then this is the play. The second play of the day, it's going to be on Better. Better is giving out multiple, pretty much they have two discounts running right now. The main thing that I talk about with Better is that they're giving out a discount every single day of the MLB playoffs, okay? So that is going to be like 25 to 30 discounts when all things are done. The MLB playoffs, I believe, runs until early November. So you guys are going to get at least, 15, 20 more discounts up until the end of the MLB playoffs. They also have this discount. So they have a Shohei Ohtani discount, and they have this discount right now. So Kamara, we just saw that his line is normally 36.5. So now his line on Better, you can reduce it down to 27.5. So this is like a whole catch, right? This is a big deal right here in football. So Kamara, we're going to take him for the discount, and then I'm going to take Josh Allen under interceptions. I found this on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. Let me go ahead and hop in there and show you guys exactly how I found this Josh Allen interception line. All right, you guys. So here I am on the Daily Grind Fantasy Optimizer. I am under the Better Picks tab. You can see there's all these tabs up here at the top for the different sports books, and the first play, the number one play that it's saying is Josh Allen to go over interceptions. The reason being is because what it does is it compares this line to all of these other books. Okay, so we got Pinnacle, we got FanDuel, we got BetMGM, BetOnline, Bovada, we have ESPN Bet, Fliff, and it's comparing the line of all of these other books and saying that all of these other books are agreeing that his under interception line is much more likely to hit than his over, okay? And you're getting good value by taking his under on Better, okay? So all of these lines are saying that it's very likely that his under interceptions is going to hit, and pretty much what it's saying is that this is the best entry that you can play on Better statistically when you compare it to like 10 other billion-dollar books, right? If this does fall off, you can see all of these other lines right here in the orange are also pretty good, and you want to take them with the discount. So a lot of them are interception lines. So we got Drake May over interceptions. You got this guy over block shots. Jalen Hurts under interception. So you can take any of these if this does bump, but I would say take Josh Allen when you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. Let's hope to cash that 4-man tonight with yesterday's play, and then maybe even the one today also. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.